The Cannabis Show is for information only. Nothing contained in the show is intended to constitute professional advice for medical diagnosis or treatment. We do not claim this information to be complete or exhaustive or to be applicable to any particular individual's medical condition. You should always consult with a qualified and licensed physician or other medical care provider.
Hi, and welcome to the Cannabis Show. On today's show, we're going to find out how the legalization affects the medical market. Also, we'll explore the terpene pinene, and with Strain Explorer, it's all about the sunset today. Stick around.
Pinene has a boiling point of 155 degrees Celsius, 311 degrees Fahrenheit. Found in high concentrations in cannabis, rosemary, and, you guessed it, pine trees. Pinene is what gives the pine tree its characteristic smell. Pinene is crucial to our body's endocannabinoid system. Luckily, it is the most commonly found terpene in the world. Medicinal benefits of pinene include, but are not limited to, being a pain reliever, reducing inflammation, as well as being an antioxidant. Pinene is also an incredible bronchodilator for those with conditions that restrict airflow to the lungs and can even assist in memory retention. For larger amounts of pinene, look to strains like Jack Herer, Blue Dream, and Strawberry Cough.
Welcome to Cannabis 101. First things first, in episode 9, we played a game of strain versus strain, and we've tallied the vote. With 70% of the vote, the winner is Basil, who represented Aaron Almog. Thank you to everyone who played along, and now to draw the winning YouTube comment. This YouTube user will take home this lovely NHS surprise bag. So here we go. We'll pick a winner right here. Not looking. Here we go. And the winner is Misminded. Misminded. Congratulations, and thank you for playing along. Now, towards the game. Hart, in the history of the games that we've played so far on the Cannabis Show, your record is a little lackluster. Yeah. But today...
Memory game? I'll remember the memory game?
No, I don't actually. Remember, but today is your chance for redemption. And in today's game, what we're going to do is we're going to read out a series of true or false questions, okay? So you guys kind of get the gist of that, right? We'll switch your paddle, whether it's true or false, and whatever you believe is to be the correct answer, and answer at the same time as well. So wait till I'm done asking the question, and then we'll go from there. So, Basil, you ready?
Ready.
Well, we know you are. You got a great success rate. Hart, what about you?
Sure. Let's.
Are you
I'm
sure?
ready. Yeah, I'm ready. You're breaking my confidence.
That's the whole point. All right, here we go. True or false? The first question. The cannabis plant is believed to have emerged around 12 million years ago in Central Asia. False. It is believed to have first emerged around 36 million years ago. Were you looking at my sheet there?
I was. You think I would have got it wrong?
Well, I'm thinking, you're thinking ahead. All right, so you're both 0-1. Cannabis shares family traits with hops and hackberry trees. You're both correct on that one. All right. Myrcene is a terpene most known for stimulating the brain and elevating your mood. True or false? All right, so the winner is on that one is Basil. It's false. Limonene is most known for this, while myrcene is better known as a muscle relaxant. All right, so limonene is known for stimulating the brain and elevating your mood. All right, question number 4. Indica plants are typically taller than sativa plants. True or false? Okay, you're both correct on that one. It is false. Sativa plants are typically grown to about 12 feet, and indica plants are typically grown to about 6 feet. So good on you guys on that one. Question number 5. Only about 1% of the administered THC will find its way to the brain. True or false? All right, both wrong on that one. It's actually true because it's being moved by the blood. THC ends up being distributed to tissues that have a lot of blood vessels, including the heart, liver, etc. Okay. All right. Number 6. The first cannabinoid receptors in the body were not characterized until the late 1950s. True or false? False, you're both correct on that one. They were not characterized until the late 1980s. Technology's come a long way. Number 7, one of the reasons why cannabis overdoses are not fatal is that there are not many CB1 receptors found in the brainstem, responsible for respiration and circulation. True or false? And you're both right on that one. The correct answer is true. Number 8, the boiling point of caryophyllene is 388 degrees Fahrenheit or 197 degrees Celsius. True or false? It's actually false. So yeah, you got. I think you're winning, aren't you? Yeah. Like 2 or something like that. False. That's a boiling point of linalool. The boiling point of caryophyllene is 246 Fahrenheit or 118 degrees Celsius. Okay. So we're gonna have to go back to school.
Yeah.
Number 9, final question, but I think you got big enough lead that you're gonna win this anyway. There are 2 types of cannabis strains, indica and sativa. True or false? You're both correct on that one. There are 3 types, indica, sativa, and ruderalis. Ruderalis. So the final score is Basil with 7 and Hart with 5. So that means that Basil once again wins.
Sorry, bro.
Hart, we got some work to do, but it's okay, we'll get there.
I'll get you next time. I'll get you next time.
And for those of you watching at home, don't forget to put your score in the comments below, and you too could be put in the draw for an NHS gift bag.
Cannabis promotes healthy gut activity and has been historically used to relieve digestive problems. It can alter your microbiome, which basically means it can rebalance the good and the bad bacteria.
American rapper and cannabis connoisseur Snoop Dogg has curated a few strains that are now available in Canada, exclusively through Tweed, a licensed producer. Sunset, one of the strains available through the Leaves by Snoop collection, is an indica with a spicy kick. With a range of terpenes like myrcene, caryophyllene, and limonene, and high in THC, users have said that Sunset gives them a relaxing and euphoric feel, and like its namesake suggests, works great just after dinner as the sun goes down. Sunset may be effective to relieve pain and muscle spasms.
It's the Sunset, Leaves by Snoop.
Yeah, I mean, all of the Leafs are quite, just a little step above. I mean, he really obviously had a hand in choosing these strains when he was working with the Canopy folks, and I think this one's a winner.
Yeah, it's an indica dominant. Some great color in the orangey red hairs there. It's one heck of a creeper, let me tell you. And when it comes in, when the effects come in, they're heavy.
Yeah.
They're not for the beginner.
Yeah, well, it's over 30%, right?
Absolutely, yeah. This particular batch came in at 30.8%.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I mean, at $9 a gram too, like.
Great deal too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really high quality medicine.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Yeah, you can't really go wrong when you're looking at that stuff.
Leaves by Snoop by Tweed.
Hi, and welcome to You Can Ask Us Anything. We got Hart here, Kate, and myself, Chris, and this gives you an opportunity to ask us questions about medicinal cannabis. If you got a question for us, you can tweet it at NatHealthServe, or you can email us, thecannabiссhow@naturalhealthservices.ca. Today's question comes from James, and he says, what did the news towards legalization do to the medicinal market? There's only news about the rec side of things.
Right on. Excellent, very interesting question. So while we support the government's efforts to legalize for the recreational adult use market, we're more focused on the clinic side of things and the more medicinal side of things. And our hope is that once the recreational comes in, it'll start the ball rolling for the more medicinal side and getting things like a drug identification number for cannabis.
Yeah, we're absolutely streamlining our entire process so that it makes it much easier on our patients. We're very happy with the way it's worked so far. We're completely medical-based and will continue to be medical-based. We've helped a lot of people with things like cancer and anxiety and depression and Crohn's, all sorts of things medicinally.
Excellent. So really this gives an opportunity when it comes to medicinal and people coming through NHS. If they've got an ailment for a specific need, you guys can help with what type of cannabis that ailment needs.
Absolutely.
Definitely, and that's something you don't get in the adult use market.
Excellent. Thank you, James, for your question. And again, if you've got a question for You Can Ask Us Anything, Tweet it in at NatHealthServe, or you can email it at thecannabisshow@naturalhealthservices.ca.